but it's just frozen. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video I'm sharing a giant Trader Joe's haul with you guys. It has actually been a couple months since we've even been to Trader Joe's. I don't know how that happened. We used to go more frequently, and I think we've just been finding some really good stuff at Aldi lately. I feel like we've been just going there more, and then we just go to Walmart in between. So it just feels like we haven't gotten out to Trader Joe's in a little bit, and I was excited to go there today and stock up on some of my favorite things. We also got some new stuff too. So I'm excited to share with you guys. I'll share all the points. I'll pop the nutrition labels on the screen for a lot of this, and we're just gonna jump right in and talk about what I got. If you enjoyed this video or find it helpful, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Starting out with some produce, which I actually want to do the frozen stuff I got first because I don't want it to thaw too much. I need to put it away. But I really do like a lot of the frozen produce at Trader Joe's. Recently, I've been making a fruity smoothie. Tropical Smoothie Cafe has got me just like craving it all the time. So I've been trying to make it at home, and they specifically use pineapple in the one that I like. So I got this frozen pineapple to use for smoothies. It's technically 0 points on WeightWatchers for the serving. It's just pineapple. This is something I hadn't seen before, but it's just frozen shiitake mushrooms. So I thought this would be convenient. Sometimes when I buy the fresh mushrooms, I let them go bad and I need to just use them up quicker. But it'll be nice to just have this as an option in the freezer if I'm maybe craving mushrooms, or I was kind of thinking of doing like a mushroom risotto, which I'll show you the risotto I got later. But this is 0 points, it's just shiitake mushrooms. So this will be a nice option to add some extra fiber and bulk up meals with a 0 point food. Then I also got these fire roasted peppers and onions. These are just a really nice convenient item to have in the freezer when I don't have veggie mix made. I like to add this to a bunch of different things. It works well for like tacos or fajitas or even like enchilada bakes. Sometimes I use it for my eggs or whatever I need veggie mix for, even if it's just a bowl. These have really good flavor, and it's nice to just have them ready in the freezer. Okay, I think that's it for things that I got that were frozen produce. Moving on to some regular produce, I got some mini sweet peppers. So I have been getting more produce from our local farmers market, but they recently were out of sweet peppers when I went to get some. So I just got 2 bags because I've really been going through these quickly. I use them for a bunch of different things. A lot of the same stuff that I would use bell peppers for, but now I've just been craving the sweet peppers more. So I really have been enjoying them in fried rice and eggs, or sometimes I just chop them up and cook them and add them to like a bowl or something. But grabbed 2 bags of these. I did still get some bell peppers for veggie mix though, so I got some yellow and orange bell peppers, 0 points on WeightWatchers, and just something that I always buy, along with zucchini. So what's cool at Trader Joe's, they have their regular zucchini, but then sometimes they'll have locally grown. So that's what I got today, and just grabbed a couple of them. We've got a couple popping up in the garden, and I've already gotten a couple, so it'll be nice to just have some consistent zucchini from there, but I keep just buying it from the store in between. We use it for a lot of different meals. A lot of the times I use it for like a pasta dish if I can't think of a vegetable, or veggie mix. This just caught my eye because it looked pretty ripe, so I was kind of craving some mango chunks. I'll just probably have these plain with like a snack plate or after breakfast or lunch one day, but it's 0 points and it helps to just satisfy my sweet tooth. I wanted to make some type of like stir fry or maybe like sesame noodles like I always do, so I got some broccoli and some edamame for that. They're both 0 points on WeightWatchers. Edamame is one of my favorite higher protein and higher fiber options that are 0 points. For a half cup of this, it is 9 grams of protein and it has 6 grams of fiber. So I like to cook this up with some other veggies, maybe some sweet peppers and broccoli, and then I'll mix it in with the noodles that I have and some soy sauce. And then I'll probably pick some 0 point protein to go with it, whether it's like shrimp or ground chicken. I'll decide when I make it, but that's what I got these for. We always get bananas for protein shakes, and especially now that I've been making the smoothies too, I use a banana for that. Sometimes I also chop it up and use it in my cereal, and sometimes Adam just packs them plain for work. He also likes to have more fruit, so he got these mandarins. These are easy for him to pack for work as well. He'll just grab 1 or 2 of them, and then it's a nice sweet snack he can have that's 0 points. I also grabbed some romaine lettuce, so 0 points on WeightWatchers. We use it for burgers, bowls, sandwiches. Even lately I've been making like smaller little side salads with my dinner, so maybe I'll use some of it for that, but we just go through romaine pretty quickly. And then of course I have an apple every single day, so I needed more apples. These are Cosmic Crisp. I couldn't find them at first, so I was actually going to grab Honey Crisp. They were looking okay. I haven't had them in months. Then I saw the Cosmic and just grabbed those because they're actually cheaper. So I need to get a Honey Crisp and try it again, see if they're more in season now, but these are 0 points. I have one every single day after dinner. Helps to satisfy my sweet tooth. Actually last night night I cut mine up, I made a peanut butter Greek yogurt dip and I just dipped my apple in it and it was super satisfying, and so I just love to have one every single day. I also grabbed some roasted red peppers, which are 0 points, and these are one of my favorite ingredients for bowls, especially like Greek or Mediterranean style where I put like feta cheese, artichokes, cucumbers, all that stuff. So I just always need a jar of these. I thought I had another one and I already went through it pretty quickly. I grabbed 1 jar of roasted red peppers. They're 0 points because they come in water. And then I haven't seen these before. I don't know if they're new to Trader Joe's, but they had some kosher dill pickle chips. So maybe I've just missed them in the past, but I really like the pickles that are usually like in the refrigerated section, and that's what these were. They're 0 points on WeightWatchers and they look like they've got some like garlic in there. They look really good. So I'm excited to have these for snack plates, sandwiches, burgers, all that stuff. I also always grab these from Trader Joe's. It's their canned tomato sauce and then their canned diced and fire roasted tomatoes. Both of these are just a staple that I always have on hand because I use them for pizza sauces, pasta, different stuff like that. Same with the tomatoes. I will use these for different like veggie mixes, whether it's like a Mexican inspired dish or a pasta or something. So I really like these. I just strain them out and add them to a sauce or something. I grabbed some onion salt, which I just love the Trader Joe's onion salt and we were almost out of it. I just use this a lot for a bunch of different things. Always a staple that I have on hand as well. Okay, really quickly, let's go into some of the proteins that I got. I grabbed some chicken breasts today. Recently I had grilled some. I did 2 separate marinades and they were really nice to have on hand to use for different bowls and wraps and stuff. And it was just really quick and easy to just marinate them in the fridge for a couple hours and then grill them up on the grill outside. So it's 0 points on WeightWatchers, helps me to get a little more protein in. It's got 24 grams of protein in the serving of 4 ounces, and it's 130 calories for that serving. I'll probably do a different marinade for each one and then pop them on the grill and have them ready in the fridge for different meals. I did also grab some ground chicken. So I got 2 pounds here that I'll probably just make into taco meat. I just cook them both up together on the stove with 2 packets of Taco Bell mild taco seasoning, and then it'll just again be prepped in the fridge for the week to add to nachos, bowls, wraps, all that stuff. So I'll be doing that with the 2 pounds of chicken that I have here. And then I did grab these chicken sausages today. So they're 2 points a link. They are sweet Italian chicken sausages. It's 110 calories for one and 17 grams of protein. And I'll probably just cook these up on the stove or maybe grill them if it's when I'm doing the chicken or something. But I just thought that these would be good either in pasta sliced up or also just like on bread with some grilled peppers or something. So I'll use these as a nice higher protein dinner, and 2 points isn't bad per link. I grabbed some bacon. So I always love the Trader Joe's bacon. I feel like it's got such great flavor. And this one specifically, you can have 2 slices for 2 points on WeightWatchers. So it's 60 calories for that serving, 3 grams of fat and 4 grams of protein. I'll just make the whole packet once in the oven and then it'll be ready cooked in the fridge. And again, that's how I really have success staying on track, is prepping a lot of these things. Even when I make these sausages, we'll use 2 of them and then we'll have the leftovers to make into meals. And same with the bacon. We can use it for breakfast, or if I want to make like a BLT or a sandwich or burger, it'll just be ready and cooked in the fridge because I just make it all at once and then it'll last us. Then Adam grabbed some of this smoked salmon. Recently, actually, I ran to our favorite local bagel shop and I got some everything and garlic and herb bagels. So he's gonna make a salmon cream cheese bagel with this, and it's the pastrami style. So for the serving of half of it, it's 3 points on WeightWatchers. The whole thing is 6 points. If you have 3 slices, which is half, it's 120 calories, 8 grams of fat, and 12 grams of protein. And he specifically just likes this flavor, the pastrami one, but they've got a couple other options, and it's just something different that he can have that has a decent amount of protein in it. Okay, this is the first time I've gotten this. It was actually in the freezer section, but it is only 1 point for the serving of a cup, and it says there's 2 servings. I feel like that doesn't seem right, but I need to double check that. It says it's slow cooked beef in a savory and chili sauce. It's 280 calories for half the serving, 15 grams of fat, 3 carbs, and 32 grams of protein. And it really just looks like it's beef, water, onions, tomatoes, chili peppers. I'm excited to try these out. I'm gonna make some corn tortillas to make them into tacos, and I'll have to see how it is because we haven't had it before. So excited to try this. Okay, every time we go to Trader Joe's, we do grab at least a couple packs of these egg bites. These are the cheese, spinach, and kale egg bites, and they are 2 points for 2 of them. It's 150 calories, 8 grams of fat, 7 carbs, and 12 grams of protein for both. And you just pop them in the microwave for a minute and they're done. I just love these as a quick and easy snack. Sometimes I'll even have them before the gym, but a lot of the times I like to save these for a busy cookie morning because I really have a hard time getting myself to eat when I just want to start working on stuff. But these are so easy that it's just something I can pop in, eat really quickly, and then get started on work. So that's why I grabbed some of these. They're nice for Adam to bring to work too, and just one of our favorite items from Trader Joe's. Then I did need some cheeses. So my favorite cheese from there is definitely the Jarlsberg slices. These are Swiss cheese. They are reduced fat, so they're 2 points per slice, 50 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, and 7 grams of protein. And these melt nicely. They work really well on burgers or sandwiches, or anytime I make like a Reuben inspired recipe. This is the Swiss that I use. So I just always grab this when we go there. And then I do always grab their mozzarella cheese as well, which is 2 points for the serving of a quarter cup. It's 60 calories, 2 grams of fat, 3 carbs, and 7 grams of protein. And this one I also feel like just melts really well. It works well in pasta, on pizzas, even in eggs. I like to use mozzarella sometimes. I always have a bag of this on hand. Then I did get some Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago cheese. I really like this shaved blend that they have. This is 20 calories for a tablespoon and a point on WeightWatchers. It's 1.5 grams of fat and 1 gram of protein, and I'll just use this for different like pasta dishes, or sometimes even veggies really are good with some of this cheese on it. Okay, some dips that we grabbed, which we grabbed less than normal. We usually stock up on dips there, but I don't know, we just have been kind of out of our dip phase. But this one is one of my favorites, especially for snack plates. It's the spinach kale Greek yogurt dip. It's 1 point for the serving of 2 tablespoons, but you can have up to like 5 tablespoons for a point, which is really nice. But for that serving, it's 30 calories, 2 grams of fat, 2 carbs, and 1 gram of protein. And I really like it with pretzels or even like cucumbers and stuff. It's just a nice dip, especially for snack plates. Okay, the next thing that I got is another dip, and it's a new one. So this is their ranch cottage cheese dip, which, if you guys don't know, I don't really like cottage cheese. I've tried it a bunch of times and I'm still trying to get used to it and make it work, but I feel like every time I buy it, I just see it in the fridge and then I just put it off and I don't want to use it. So anyway, I thought maybe if I just got the already made cottage cheese dip, maybe I'd like it. It says it's creamy and whipped. For the serving of 2 tablespoons, it's 1 point on WeightWatchers, which isn't bad. It's got 25 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 1 carb, and 3 grams of protein. See how it smells. We're gonna go ahead and give it a try today. Adam's over here to try it. It definitely just smells like a regular like ranch vegetable dip.
Oh, it does.
So I feel like this dip would probably be good with veggies, like carrots or something. We're gonna go ahead and give it a try with some pretzels. Okay, so we've got some pretzels. Oh, sorry. Okay, ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm hungry right now and that was good. It's got like a little bit of like a veggie taste to it. Like it reminds me of just like a classic veggie dip, but...
I was kind of thinking of like French onion dip, like kind of has like that feel to it too.
Yeah, but I don't think it's like over the top cottage cheese.
I feel like 1 point for 2 tablespoons though is really good for that.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. Okay.
Sweet.
Moving
Bye.
on. Okay, so I actually got a decent amount of freezer stuff today. One more thing though, I got some of these. These are the Thai wheat noodles. Definitely my all-time favorite item from Trader Joe's and probably my most purchased from there. It comes with 3 individual packs. Each one's 8 points on WeightWatchers, 310 calories. It's got 2 grams of fat, 63 carbs, 4 grams of fiber, and 10 grams of protein in it. And I just love these so much. They always satisfy my craving for noodles. I've always loved like noodles and pasta and stuff, and especially when it's like Chinese food or Asian meals, I really like these types of noodles specifically. Usually I'll just cook them up with a veggie, a protein, a sauce, and then it just makes a really quick and easy dish to throw together. That's why I grabbed 2 boxes of these actually. Okay, we can go ahead and move on to freezer stuff. So a lot of appetizers that I like to get from there. Lately, these have been one of my favorite things from there. So they are their chicken spring rolls. It's 3 points for one of them and 100 calories, 4 grams of fat, 11 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 2 grams of sugar, and 5 grams of protein. I usually just pop them in the air fryer and we'll have them with like fried rice or something just as a nice side. Or when we do appetizer night, sometimes this is just an appetizer that we make because 3 points isn't bad for 1 roll. Okay, another one of my favorite things. These are their steamed chicken soup dumplings. So they do have a broth in them and they've got some meat. They're kind of like a pot sticker, but I just love the actual like dumpling part. It's 7 points for the tray, which comes with 6 of these, and you just pop them in the microwave. And for that serving, it's 250 calories. It's got 7 grams of fat, 29 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 3 grams of sugar, and 16 grams of protein. Usually we'll each just have our own box to ourselves. So it's 7 points, we just use the points for it. And a lot of the times we'll have it with like fried rice and chicken or something, so that's not too high point. And it's just a nice balanced meal that kind of satisfies that craving for takeout food. Another thing that we like to have is like an appetizer or a little side when we do noodles or rice. These are chicken shumai. So they're chicken and vegetable dumplings with a tangy soy sauce packet, which I don't usually use. But for the serving of 6 pieces with a tablespoon of sauce, it is 4 points on WeightWatchers. It's 130 calories, 3 grams of fat, 16 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 6 grams of sugar, and 11 grams of protein. And these you also just pop in the microwave to heat them up. This is a side that I like to have in the freezer for when I make pasta. Sometimes I just want that bread on the side and we might not have any bread, and that's when these are so perfect to just have them in the freezer. So they are just mini French baguettes. We usually pop them in the air fryer, and for one of them it's 3 points on Weight Watchers, 110 calories, 22 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 2 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of protein. And like I said, it's just one of those convenient things that it's so nice to have in the freezer. I swear I always get the best freezer stuff from Trader Joe's, and we always end up stocking it up when we go there. So these are nice to have on hand when we don't have just regular fresh bread. Same with this jasmine rice. When we don't have jasmine rice prepped, these freezer bags are so convenient. So it comes with 3 bags in here, and you just pop them in the microwave for 3 minutes and they're done. Usually Adam and I will just split a bag, and it's a cup each. So for that serving, it's 6 points on Weight Watchers, 210 calories, 46 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, and 4 grams of protein. And I usually just use this as like a base of a bowl, or sometimes when I make a batch of fried rice, I'll just use one of these bags, again, if we don't have some prepped in the fridge. Okay, I mentioned earlier with the frozen mushrooms that I was thinking about making risotto. So this is new. It's just like a regular creamy Italian risotto that doesn't have any like veggies or flavors to it. So I thought mixing that bag of mushrooms might be really good. I know they usually make a mushroom risotto, but I thought it'd be more mushroomy if I added my own. But for the serving of a half package, it is 10 points on Weight Watchers, so it is kind of high point, but it does feel like there's a decent amount in there. For that serving, it's 330 calories, 17 grams of fat, 38 carbs, and 8 grams of protein. And I'm gonna have to make it to see how much it actually makes. You pretty much just cook it on the stovetop with some water, and then I'll probably add the vegetables in, maybe some garlic, and then we'll probably do a 0 point protein with it, maybe like blackened chicken or something, or even shrimp would be good with this. So also so it's salmon. I don't know. I'll see what we're gonna do with this, but I'm kind of excited to try it out and make it my own with some different flavors. We love their frozen falafel. So this is 5 points for the serving of 3 pieces, which they're a pretty good size. Usually when I put them on a bowl or something, I just like crumble them up, so it makes a good amount and it can be like mixed in. But for 3 of them, it's 220 calories, 12 grams of fat, 23 carbs, 7 grams of fiber, and 6 grams of protein. It is a good way to get a little extra fiber in because they are made with chickpeas, and these just remind us the most of the falafel that we get when we go to Naf Naf, which is one of our favorite like takeout bowl restaurants, but it's pretty far from us, so we don't always go. So this is nice to be able to make it at home with some couscous and chicken and veggies and stuff, and that's why we grabbed more of this, because we just finished the last bag. I haven't seen these before at Trader Joe's, but they're just potato tots. So I thought that these would be convenient if I just wanted like a couple as a serving, maybe if I was making a breakfast burrito. Sometimes I don't want to use the whole 4 point hash brown patty that I get from there. So I thought maybe this, I could just do a couple tots and put it on the burrito or like a sandwich or something. For the serving of 10, it's 4 points on Weight Watchers. It's 150 calories, 8 grams of fat, 20 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, and 2 grams of protein. And it's not something I have all the time, but sometimes I just crave a hash brown, and whenever I have one of these, it does kind of taste like fast food, so it helps with that. It helps to make like copycat fast food recipes at home, and usually I just pop them in the air fryer to heat them up. So I'm excited to try the little rounds like this. Usually we just get the actual like square patties. Okay, we tried these last time we went to Trader Joe's and I really liked them. I think we just heated them on the stove. Yeah, you just heat them on the stove top, but they are little shrimp noodle rolls. So they're shrimp and mixed vegetables wrapped in dim sum style noodles. For 2 of them, it is 4 points on Weight Watchers. It's 120 calories, 3 grams of fat, 19 carbs, 2 grams of sugar, and 3 grams of protein. And we just used these for an appetizer night, but honestly they'd be good on like fried rice or with sesame noodles too, or again we'll probably use them for an appetizer night. So they're just these like little noodle dumplings with shrimp filling in them, and it was just something different. This is something I could also combine with one of those appetizers, and I just got it for a busy night. A lot of the times I like to make it from scratch with vegetables and stuff, but sometimes I just want to make this quickly, and that's when I really like this chicken chow mein they have. So there are 3 servings in here, and sometimes I'll even like bulk it up and add more to it, more like protein and more veggies. But for a third of it, it is 4 points on Weight Watchers. It's 200 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 39 carbs, 4 grams of fiber, 6 grams of sugar, and 9 grams of protein. So it does come with a sauce packet in it. It comes with noodles and all the vegetables. And like I said, sometimes I'll add a little bit more to bulk it up, but it's just a convenient item to have when I don't have a lot of time for dinner and I just want to throw this on the stove quickly. Okay, that is everything frozen. Now let's go ahead and move on to these snacks, which everything is green over here, but we've got some salty things that we picked up. First, I grabbed these Thai lime and chili almonds. I don't know why, they just got my attention and I really wanted to try them. So they are 5 points for the serving of a 1/4 cup, which is normal for almonds, 190 calories, 15 grams of fat, 3 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and 8 grams of protein. And these will just be nice, maybe even in like a snack mix with some air pop popcorn, or maybe just a quick and easy snack. I'm just excited to see how these are. One of my favorite snacks, these are the sour cream and onion lentil rings. They are 3 points for 24 pieces, 130 calories, 6 grams of fat, 16 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, and 4 grams of protein. And they kind of taste like a crouton to me with a little bit of like a sour cream and onion flavor. They really have a nice crunch to them and definitely my favorite thing to add to snack mixes, but sometimes I like to use them with like a barbecue recipe. So if I'm doing like barbecue chicken or something in a wrap and I want crunch, or even like a pizza bake, I'll just crumble some of these up and it works really well. But speaking of that, I actually got these to try out. So they are used in a similar way. I like to use the fried onions as a topper on different things, and these are just fried shallots. I thought that these would be interesting to try. They caught my attention with the packaging, but also we just love these on different things. You can see they put them on like a bowl like this. It works on like barbecue mac and cheese or barbecue pizzas. It doesn't even have to be barbecue, but actually the woman who was checking us out said it's really good on pulled pork sandwiches. Anyway, for the tablespoon, it's 1 point, 25 calories, 2 grams of fat, 2 carbs, and 2 grams of sugar. This is something new I haven't seen before. So they are parsley crackers. They're savory, crispy crackers sprinkled with parsley. For the serving of 14, it is 3 points on WeightWatchers, 120 calories. It's got 2.5 grams of fat, 21 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and 4 grams of protein. And I thought that these would just be really good on a snack plate, maybe with some tuna or chicken salad, and then of course like grapes and cheese and stuff, my favorite. These hopefully have some good flavor to them. I've seen these before, but we've never actually gotten them, but Trevor picked them out today. They are jalapeno seasoned corn and rice puffs. So they're crunchy and spicy snacks made with corn, rice, quinoa, and baked to perfection. I don't know how spicy they will be, but we're just always looking for different flavorful snacks to mix into our snack mixes with air pop popcorn. It's 150 calories for 1.5 cups. It's got 9 grams of fat, 17 carbs, and 1 gram of protein. And I can link my snack mix video in the description so you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's just a way to have a smaller serving of this mixed with some other different snacks that satisfies that craving but doesn't make me go over my points. So this might be perfect for that. These I really like for my snack plates. They are the savory thin crackers. They're rice crackers and they have like a nice salty coating on them. I used to actually buy the bag of mini ones, but I recently started buying these instead because I find that they just work so nicely with snack plates because I can scoop some tuna on them or whatever I want to do, hummus or dip or whatever. So I like to just get these. You can have a decent serving. You can have 16 crackers for 4 points on WeightWatchers. It's 130 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, 23 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, and 3 grams of protein for that. Okay, then the last thing, this is something new that we haven't tried. It is the sweet and salty umami crunchy rice crackers. They are gluten-free. For the serving of 24 pieces, it is 6 points on WeightWatchers. It's 150 calories, 9 grams of fat, 17 carbs, 3 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of protein. And again, another thing we haven't tried, I think we were just feeling hungry in the store and we just kept grabbing different things, but that's how we find new favorite snacks too. So we thought we would try these out. They do have some soy sauce and they're made of rice, so I feel like they'll have some good salty flavor to them, but we're gonna go ahead and try these out actually. Let's try some of this.
What is it?
Lots of stuff. We're gonna try this first. So
Definitely.
we're gonna try the rice crackers. I'm just, like I said, I'm hungry and all this stuff sounds so good. Whoa, I expected them to be round.
Oh.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
Doesn't the picture look round?
Yeah, they look like they would be like
They look like
balls.
they're like popcorn.
Yeah.
And then when you actually look at them, you can see it's like flattened. It's not like a ball. Oh, they smell kind of like the mochi.
The mochi ones.
Yep. Cheers. They pretty much are.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely something we'd have to portion out.
Yeah.
24 of those is 6 points.
Those
are
are
really
dangerous.
good. Yeah. Okay, the next thing, we're gonna try these Thai lime and chili almonds. Look, there's like leaves in there.
Wait.
I thought it was the packaging, but see the leaves in there?
Oh, weird.
Oh, those smell strong. They're definitely
Oh, yeah.
seasoned well. Cheers.
Cheers.
Is there like a slight kick? Not really.
A little bit.
bit?
Yeah. I was gonna say that, but that lime flavor is really good.
Yeah, it's more lime than I expected. It says to put it on salads. That would be really good.
Ooh.
Okay, wait. Now it's getting spicy.
Yeah, it's got a little kick to it.
Okay, I couldn't even have the full serving of those. Those are hot.
Those are good.
Do we do
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna try the parsley crackers too. I'm just opening everything. Parsley crackers. They don't really smell, I mean, they smell a little like parsley.
Yeah.
A good size for the fact that the serving is 14 for 3. Cheers.
Cheers.
Very strong parsley flavor.
I think those would be good with like seafood on, like tuna.
Yeah, it's got like it's just really strong parsley flavor. I'd rather have it like mixed with something. I don't like particularly love parsley that much, but not bad.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, those will definitely be better with something. Honestly, even just like hummus or cheese. Cheese would be good.
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps up my Trader Joe's haul for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful. Maybe got some new ideas. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.